Hello guys, welcome to another live. I'm going to wait for people to come in. Today we're remixing Twice. I Can't Stop Me. Just released. Don't cry. So, okay, people are joining, so I'm going to start. So, hello guys. Twice just came back with I Can't Stop Me. I Can't Stop Me. And what a nice song for a remix, right? So I thought to do a remix. I got the a cappella, some kind of vocals anyways, good enough for the remix, and there's no reason not to do the remix, right? Such nice words, says Vibath Kunasekara. Says, hey man, I really appreciate your work, doing a great service to K-pop with your amazing EDM mixes. Thank you so much. To say these words mean a lot to me, because if it wasn't for your support, I would have stopped doing remixes a very long time ago. I did start remixing just for my fun. The first, I don't know, few, like 2 or 3, but then if there was no reaction from YouTube, why would I keep doing them? YouTube was really new in 2009. Very few channels, very few stuff going on. But still, you guys came through, and K-pop, yeah. I mean, K-pop was just booming, right? In 2009, everything was new. What a nice time. And it was, wow, 11 years ago. I was 11 years younger. And yeah. So let me change the perspective. Here we are. So I hope you can hear me just fine and everything. I don't test every time. I just started the streaming. I hope it works well. But if anything is weird, like my sound, or you cannot hear the sound from the computer, or maybe, I don't know, something, anything, just let me know and I will try to fix it, okay? So let's start. Here's the AR I just bought fresh. Here it is. It's detected now. I will need this. Okay, I will need these guys here. So let's see this guy. So this guy says 150. Wow, is it 150 for real? That's fast. I didn't know it's 150. I didn't feel like it. Let's see. Doesn't feel like 150. Or let's it is 150. Okay. So this is a really nice, well-made synthwave track, song, if you rather, which is inspired by the 80s/90s era. So for the ones that don't know, synthwave is how you call, retrowave, and synthwave, I think, yeah, that's the music, but yeah, retrowave, all of this is a whole artistic perspective, a whole, that includes music that is inspired from the 80s and 90s, mainly music video and movies of those times, that kind of music, that kind of visuals, It includes a lot. It includes a bit of disco as well, which is, you know, 70s, end of 70s and 80s, of course. So a lot of K-pop, I mean, a lot of music is inspired these days by that, and a lot of K-pop as well. It's quite big in Korea right now. It's not like people are listening to the original music from the 80s. They just listen to the new, you know, this kind, because there's so many people making this music with modern medium, right? With modern sounds, but still sound like that kind of music. So it's really nice. And this song apparently is like that. I feel like, yeah, maybe perhaps JYP had something to do with it, because he had a childhood during those years, or actually maybe he was a bit older, right? So maybe he was out in the clubs at that time in Korea or wherever he was, and you know, he has an even bigger, you know, like, I don't know, nostalgia bias to push his idols, his artists through, you know, like this kind of music. And the truth is, remember even years ago with Ite Want Freedom, you know, that was a disco song with those elements. And now, you know, there is Sanmi, there is, then he has his own songs, and they're all a bit disco, how you used to disco, right? Like this kind of stuff. So here's Twice this time. And you got this, you know, bang, you know, it's like Thriller, like it's like almost like Michael Jackson, right? But it has this effect of, you know, this, I don't know, outrun game, like with this car, you just go through the pine trees, you know, this kind of stuff, right? So yeah, all that good, all that is great. So I will say now already that, yeah, so this song is already synthwave. Done. Somebody did it very well. Let's do something different. How about that, right? It's already 150 BPM, so I think I'm going to go with some trance or something like that, right? What else? I mean, I could go with a lot of genres. I could do drum and bass. I could do trap. I could do a lot of things, but I think I will go with some kind of trance. We will see how it turns out. Let's bring the a cappella. So this is already matched here. You see, like, the beat starts there, right? So that's all good. I'm going to bring the a cappella now here. You guys can make suggestions, of course, and I will reply to you, or, you know, we will see what we're gonna do with this song. Brand new. So, all right, let's match these guys here. So the below is the a cappella, fresh out of the oven. Okay, there we are. So the rest of the song should be perfectly in sync. Let's see. Okay, la la. Is it almost there? Yeah. No, that's perfect. Okay. So we got the a cappella as well here in order. So let's try to separate the song. Okay, so here it is. So this is verse 1. This is pre-chorus 1, but do note that this pre-chorus is different in the each verse. So here is the chorus 1 and hook 1. Okay, hold on. So 2 4 2 4. So this should be here, right? That's interesting. Let's see what's up with this. This is intro here. Let's try to find what's going on here. So this is the chorus 3, and this guy. This is the outro. This is the hook. I will call it 3 because it goes with chorus 3. What is this guy? All right, so well, this is a bit of the synthwave element. Is I will call post-chorus. Okay, so that's a post-chorus, and this little guy is the bridge. You could say the whole thing is the bridge. We will see how we're gonna use it. It doesn't matter to us to be accurate. I mean, there is no. It's just song form. It could be analyzed and cut, whatever. What I will do now is I will color code a bit for our convenience. The verses, the pre-chorus are verses pretty much, but you know, I'm just gonna make them just a bit darker, blue. Then the chorus, of course, is different. It's gonna be something else, and the hook is also kind of chorus. I'm just gonna. This is too red, is it? Or is it the same? Okay, yeah. So this is orange. And we have the bridge here, which can, I mean, this post-chorus, I would give it just another, it's not chorus really, right? It's more like a verse. Right, we will see how we're gonna treat it. I'm gonna, yeah, make it blue, probably, something like this. And then there is the bridge, I don't know, whatever. So we got the form here, right? And let's make a copy of this so we have it intact, because we might play a lot around here. And this is the vocal channel. I'm gonna bring this guy here, down here. That's the best a cappella I could get. It's good enough. And I'm gonna try to cover it, you know, to cover the... I agree. This song, yeah, is very good. It's very nice. We're not changing the original. The original is already out there. We're just making another version. I hope people would feel like that and understand that we're not changing the original. We're not competing with the original. We're just making another version here, just for the fun and enjoyment. And we have I have total respect to the original song. It's always better, no matter what you guys say, this is better than the original. I'm sorry to say the original is better, because it was the song created for this melody line, for, you know, and I'm spending few hours to make this remix, and there is, in each K-pop song, maybe there are 10, 20 people working on it for a month or months, or so it is better. Somebody's asking, Bobby Polders, can I play your remixes on my Twitch stream? Well, I don't know how Twitch works. If they have copyright detection, they're just gonna detect the songs because they're already they're K-pop songs, and I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe they take your money, maybe they cut your stream. I don't know how Twitch works. If it doesn't have any such problem, sure, it's like you would play any other K-pop song, pretty much. People keep asking me, can I use your remix? Can I do this? Guys, you can. It's still, it has the vocal from the original song, and thus it has the copyright of the original song. It has my copyright too, which is what I'm making right here, the instrumental. But sure, I own this copyright, the instrumental of that I'm going to create right now. But that said, it's fine for you guys to use that, okay? For non-direct money-making activities, of course, like that you would profit from that specifically, right? So you wouldn't take my instrumental, make a song and sell it. Somebody did. Some people have done that, and I did whatever I could legally to stop them, because, you know, it's not flattery, it's stealing. But if you guys want to use, you know, the K-pop remix or the instrumental to put behind your little video, you know, whatever, just do it, you know. Or even if it's monetized, just shoot me a message and we can talk about it. Unless you're making a huge profit and it's kind of related, like this instrumental really, it's your logo, right? It's your theme. Then yeah, we can talk a bit. And your channel is big, of course. All right, Thomas the Cat says it is really interesting to learn the mechanics of a mashup on a live stream. Thanks for making it. Do you mind that this is not a mashup? Mashup is when you take two pre-made songs. So you take the instrumental of one song and the vocals of the other, or you get two songs and you just put them together. That's not what I'm doing. I'm creating a new instrumental. I'm creating new music, you wouldn't say song, okay? So I'm creating a new music right now. I already looked up a bit and I heard this song and I found the key, which seems to be A sharp minor. We're gonna put that into the test, of course. And I have here my Chordify as well, you know, just as a reference. It's not always accurate, but I think it can help us a bit this time. So let's see. Let's start by putting a drum kick here. I don't know exactly how this is gonna end up. I'm just gonna use, just for now, some bass drum from here. This is in A sharp. I don't know if we're gonna find a good. This sounds actually quite good. It's in A. We're gonna lift it one, transpose it, so it's in the same key as the song. So any kind of bass it has, it's in the right key, and it doesn't create some kind of, you know. Let's see. Okay, right. This has to go to the instrumental bass. Not sure about the kick. Maybe we need something harder. I mean, deep. I meant deeper. Okay, I will go out of this. So that's the kick. Let's make, there's a lot of ways to approach this, and one way I like to approach it is I have these like here. So usually we need to find some kind of rhythm for the bass or the whatever instruments we're gonna put there, whatever sounds. And sure, we can just throw there some try to make some rhythm, but there is a nice way, by using some MIDI files I have here. Let me see. Yeah, this house bundle, it has so many MIDI files, and what I do is I just throw one, right? I'm just gonna throw some basic sound here. So let's say, yeah, this guy. And I'm gonna put this guy to the instrumental. Okay, so you say it's completely out of key, but that's not what we care right now. I'm not going to just use this melody. I'm just gonna get ideas for the rhythm and everything. And I already know the chord progression from the original, and I'm trying to imagine how this would sound. Is the rhythm alright? I don't know, makes it a bit slow, right? This is kind of nice. Let's see when the progression changes here. You see the progression changes here like every two, let's call them blocks for now, right? So this is a faster change down here. I mean, we can do whatever we want. So this is a nice, kind of nice one. Let's see. We know which is the initial one and see how that works. As works, so that means that was in minor. And it does use all the notes of the chord progression of the A sharp minor, right? Was it? Yeah, A sharp minor. So it goes from A sharp to F sharp to C sharp to F. Let's see this how. Okay, this gives it a new kind of mood, right? And we're gonna see like if that really worth it, like. So that's one approach. Let's see if, okay, I'm gonna take the same one actually, and I mean, these are really nice, but let's just, we know the song changes every two blocks. I mean, okay, so this is a whole progression here. The progression is much slower than this. So let's see what happens if we actually make them like this, and doesn't sound nice. So of course it's gonna sound nice because it's the original song. So it plays A sharp with F, which is the fifth, right, of this. So let's see. And then goes to A B, which is G sharp. So I'm gonna assume this is all the same. So then it goes to G sharp. Okay, there is something here. What is after that? Let's see. Okay, then is D sharp actually. Okay, so we're gonna take these guys, put them in D sharp. So that's the original, okay? That's the actual original chord progression. That's how it would go. And what if we enable this top melody here too? Does it work? Works pretty well. Let's see this. Well, they're both good, right? This is the little problem we have here. Which one to choose, right? They're both really nice, but we have to choose one of these. So this is the original again. This is the original. I'm going to delete this guy. This is the original chord progression, which is, what is it? Is A sharp minor. It's G sharp. Then it's D sharp minor. Then it's F. Right? F sharp. Okay, this is the chord progression. What's the name of the software? Well, it's right here, Ableton Live 10 set. Like it's up there. So, let's see how it works actually with the pre-chorus too. The same part, I mean the second part. I'm gonna just bring this guy here and duplicate this. Let's see how it works with the chorus. It's a different proposal. It's a different thingy, right? Let's see how about this guy. Is this the original or does it change this? Okay, yeah, that's the original. So the original goes like this. So what are we gonna do? I like both. Should we just use both? Let's see what this progression is actually. It might be similar. So it's oh, okay. So it's A sharp minor. Then it goes to F sharp, which we know it's actually major. And then it goes to C sharp, which we don't use this melody in the, it's C sharp major, right? We don't use it here, this chord, and it goes to F, interesting, which is F minor. Oh, F minor. It's quite different than the first one. I don't know how it's gonna sound if we just use this like this. I don't know if this change is gonna work well. So, Geoffrey X is asking, do they ever leak clean vocals without the instrumentals that you can use for your remixes? Okay, yeah, I'm explaining this in almost every live stream because obviously people are interested in the vocal. So there is many ways to get the a cappella. Well, the first obviously is if you know somebody in the company and they just give it to you because you, I don't know, you know them or you have some kind of agreement, or I mean if they're official remix, this kind of stuff, right? The second way, it's obviously if the company releases the instrumental that, the a cappella. That's very, very rare for a company to release the a cappella. YG used to sell them as a package, the AR, which is the original song, and the instrumental and the a cappella. They used to sell them like for $1 each, and it was really nice. But they stopped doing that, and then some other companies to release some a cappella here and there. There was the competition, for example, for Girls' Generation. Song anyways, I remember, or for Wonder Girls, and they released the official a cappella. That anyway rarely happens. The other way, if there is an instrumental in the release, there is a software that you can put the original, the instrumental, and it will bring you the a cappella. Okay, this is by how waves work, like waveforms work, like the audio, the nature of audio. Like if you throw the invert of something, it just cancels the rest, right? So what they do, it inverts the instrumental and throws it on the original. Boom, the vocals remain and they're out. This brings out very good quality a cappellas. And then there is the filtering method, which is there is some software splitter, is it? Let me see. It's called Split, okay, with double E. And this is pretty much what everybody that uploads these a cappellas on YouTube and says, hey, don't use that, it's mine, it takes a lot of hours. Well, they just use the software to you just throw the WAV file, the original file, and just gives you a cappella out. And it works actually quite well. It's made with AI and works very well to get the a cappella as well. Or, I mean, you can download it from YouTube. I have a very, how can I say? I wouldn't say that's a job that somebody throws this original song, which is not theirs anyways, throw it into some software, and the software automatically just puts out the vocal, and then they upload on YouTube, and they say it's their work, so don't re-upload or don't use. Well, nothing of these is theirs except the click for uploading. So I would say just use the a cappella, guys. I mean, maybe other people put more work on it. I'm not sure. Maybe they do extra filtering. It could be regarded as work, I guess. So yeah, that's the methods. So now you know. But for any song, even this, Twice, I Can't Stop Me, if you search right now, I think there are 10 a cappella videos already on YouTube. It used to be really hard, like till this splitter program comes out. It used to be really hard, like you had to it was hard anyways, okay, to get the a cappella in any other ways, but this program works quite well for most songs, good enough to get an a cappella, and most importantly an instrumental, because many people want the instrumental for covers, this kind of stuff. So there it is. But again, you don't even have to do that because people upload it on YouTube like 5 minutes after the release of the song, okay? And it's up to you if you want to credit them or not. So I'm gonna get back to this. Seems really nice. Both of these progressions we made here. The one is slower and it's the original progression. This one is, let me copy this guy here. This one is the one I brought from here and we changed it, to meet like match the key, and it's much faster. It gives a different vibe to the song. So I might actually end up using both, okay? So let's see. Let's create a bass, okay? Some people are like, yeah, bass, yeah. Put a lot of bass. Well, not everything works. So here there's some basses actually. Let's see. Maybe there's some nice samples instead of synth I could use in this case. Let's see if there is something nice. Wow. wonder how this would work. Just so it's in F key. That means E, D sharp, D, C sharp, C. Okay, we get it to C. So whatever we do here, it's actually in the right key. So let's say we delete all this stuff here. Well, of course, it doesn't sound very good like that. It sounds pretty good here, though, right? I mean, we will see what bass we're gonna put there, but maybe we should give it a little different rhythm. Don't you agree? So let's see. Let's put the kick too. Isn't it the same as this? Okay, yeah, that's the same. I guess I will go with that. It's just very little. Yeah, it's just moving this guy here, but that makes actually, and this guy here, of course, but this makes enough difference from the chord line we have above. Okay, so it sounds just a bit split and it gives this extra rhythm, which sounds really nice. So let's just put like that. Okay, I can already hear some nice sounds here coming in, so I think this is gonna be a really nice song. Really nice remix. So this is the bass line, and you would say, like, is this bass enough actually? Is it nice? Let's see, maybe. There's a lot of stuff here. Ooh. Or wow, crazy stuff. So let's actually put the synth, okay? So we can make whatever we like. Something maybe a bit thinner to accompany. Oh, that's not thinner. We need some kind of synth pad here, like to make it really nice. But then first I'm gonna play a bit with this plug because it was just a random choice. I'm pretty sure there's some really nice stuff around. So let's see, plug. Oh, okay. These are nice. They hit a bit too much. We can figure this out. How about... Yeah, I'm not sure about all these. We're gonna try to find in different packages. Let's see. Definitely want some kind of more, yeah, trancy probably. Oh, not this package. Okay. This is. Nope. Let's see the factory sounds, maybe. I like this guy. Yeah, Geoffrey says like they all sound good, right? And that's because the melody is actually good and matching. That's something it took me some time to figure out how important it is. Like if the melody is nice and you know, the harmony is nice. Yeah, here we have, you know, like we have this 1 and 5th, and we have this nice melody playing on top. Yeah, pretty much any sound will sound quite nice. We're searching, what we're doing, we're trying to fill this space here so the vocals sound really like the vocals are covered from all the sides, because these are not, these are filtered vocals. And they're not that full as the originals, right? We might need to add some reverb. And actually I will add right now some delay. Let me see. Ping pong, maybe ping pong delay. Where is it? In delay, right? Has to be after this. So just a bit feedback and very little of this. Let's see which one works. I'll make it. Okay, this works better, the 4. Okay, this sounds nice. So the reason we're putting this delay is not to really hear the delay, it's to fill out the space around the vocal, okay? Because the original had that, but because of the extraction, you know, this space is kind of lost right now. So it's nice to add, you know, a little... I'm not going to bother a lot with the vocal. I used to, like in the old times, like spend hours and hours and hours trying to make this, you know, the vocal perfect. Like, oh my God, why, you know, I can hear the claps, I can hear the hi-hats, the extraction is not good. Oh my God, you know, doesn't matter actually, because I'm filling it up with other sounds. And if it goes, who cares, you know, like if it sounds good, it sounds good. So that's it. So here I actually want to put some kind of okay, I'm going to get these guys here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I mean, I'm gonna make a pad sound, synth pad sound, okay, like this. So this is the, let's make a copy here. Let's put a pad sound so we have some reference. Pad is like this, right? Good enough. So what I'm gonna do is make the thirds now, right? Okay, that's the thirds. And I'm going to make them a bit flatter here. Okay, that sounds good. Let's see. Okay. You see how the vocal now is a bit covered nicely? But there is the ultimate thing to cover a badly filtered vocal. It's, of course, hi-hats and, high frequency sounds. So there's some drum loops here, but the problem with these are 128 BPM and we're already at 150. So if we're going to use some kind of, maybe the clap sounds, they have higher, let's see, faster ones. Okay, 140 is much better. Let's see. Techno, man, techno. Good stuff. Okay, this sounds more... Yeah. Right. So Simon Kowalski is asking, why do you make only Asian music remixes? Well, that's what I'm known for since 2009. I've been doing these. I did like J-pop in the beginning since 2000, pretty much 2000s, right? That's when I started getting into this stuff. And now, then it became K-pop in 2008, 9. I was already watching Korean dramas back in 2003 and 4, and I was getting familiarized. And I had Korean friends too when I was studying in UK. So I just ended up that. It's also a copyright issue, of course. It's also a copyright issue that the K-pop industry has a kind of relaxed copyright control. I mean, you upload something on YouTube, it is detected and the companies get the money and they're happy with that. Other companies get it really, like foreign companies, Japanese companies or Western companies can get really itchy about it anyways. And you give copyright strikes, so they make it really hard for somebody to remix their songs and not having to care about all these issues. So, yeah. So, hi, Hyunjin and Alexandra. So let's continue. So this is a nice pad here, but I'm not sure if I want to use pad. I wanted to use like some more, let's see. Yeah, this is two. Okay, the sustain. So let's see how this works. Oh, there's another one, right? I'm not gonna use the bass for now. I just want to experiment a bit by putting this. Nevertheless, this sounds good, so I'm going to use it like this. Doesn't matter what I started doing. This ended up well, nice, so why not? So let's also make these guys like this, and here, and then copy these guys and put it here. So this needs some delay. Let's see if this. Wow, questions, nice. I like questions, so I can talk a bit. So it says, Simon says again, thank you for explanation, makes sense. What is your favorite remix that you created? Do you have one? Oh, geez, that's a really hard question. Really hard question. There's so many. There are so many here, like look at this. That's every remix I've ever created, and also, briefly, some other people also contributed with a few remixes, especially Kim Hammond. There's so many, and each of these remixes is a memory. I can, click, I don't know, like I can listen to some and just remember the time I made it, what I was doing, and this kind of stuff. So there is a lot of things to talk about, and there's a lot of favorites. Like everything is a favorite, you could say. Or of course there's some I don't like as much, but everything else I pretty much like a lot. It's like that. Or after a while I rediscover and say, that's actually quite nice. Or some other times I say, wow, how did I make that? This was really nice. Like, I don't know, like this is Hyo's dessert. You know what I deserve? What is that? And then I try so hard to make a good drop, and it never comes out. And I say, how did I make this? That's really nice. So I don't know. And it also depends on how much I like the original song. So CLC, Helicopter, I love it, for example. And this Blackpink here, I love it. Black Swan, I really love it. It's really one of my favorite styles. BTS Dynamite, oh my God. What did I put myself through to make this remix? And as I predicted, it doesn't seem, I know BTS is the famous thing right now, but in my channel, it doesn't seem to be that way. I made the remix as people requested I put this polling thing, right? And people voted, let me see how much. So people voted 40% of the votes went to BTS Dynamite. Out of 5, I asked for Lovely's Obliviate, 10%, BTS Dynamite, 40%, Wakey Makey Cool, 14%, Card Ganso, 21%, Mamu Wanna Be Myself, 15%. And that's, I asked like, which song do you want to remix? Yeah, next. So I did remix BTS and it did dreadfully, guys. I think it has now like 3,000 views after all these days. I released Mamamoo yesterday and it already has like 10,000 views. And people are much more interested in this, but the voting says otherwise. Or I don't know. I think my channel, I released so many girl group songs that you guys are not really interested. And I really didn't like it. I mean, I like other BTS songs, but this Dynamite, to me, it's not exactly my style, okay? So it's not, if I had a boy group, I wouldn't make this. I mean, of course, they know what they're doing much better than me because they're super famous right now. I just say like, this is not the style I would enjoy doing. And I did the remix anyways. I think it's a good remix. But yeah, Mamamoo, I had a bit more fun making it. Mamamoo is not my favorite, let's say. So this strong woman appeal is not exactly very attractive, let's say. So okay, they're fine, I prefer like CLC or Everglow or Black Swan for sure, or something else. Like Yoja Idol here is just in the line of this to become Mamamoo-ish, So let me catch up. So somebody, Emma. So Emma says, how did you develop your music theory knowledge? Okay, that's a nice question because when I started making music in 1997. Just by fooling around with some old software that I found in a floppy disk. So when I was buying magazines here I don't want to say my age exactly. Anyways, I was in middle school, right? High school. So I was buying these magazines for computers because I really liked, computers. And one of those magazines had this floppy disk inside and it had an old software. And I started making music like that because with this software. And back then I really didn't know what I'm doing. I just did whatever sounded good. And of course, whatever sounded good is actually on the right key and chords and on the theory. That's why it sounds good. But I didn't know how and what. It took a few years later, like in 2000, I started making my own, I have a few albums released actually with my music. It was trip hop and this kind of stuff back then. So I released some CDs through a record label when I was in high school. And that's actually when I started really understanding. There was no, like what you have right now on the internet, like people can Google, right, and find every information. You couldn't find every information on the internet. Internet was just text and maybe one image that took forever to load back then. So eventually, anyway, in 2000, 2001, I started figuring out, okay, there is a pattern, there is a way to put these chords together, or the progression, and eventually I just figured it out. And then I read some theory too. So let me just, before I answer, because I really like your question, guys, but let me play this because some other people might watching and getting really bored. So this is what we're making right now, okay? This is what we're making, just to remind you. So somebody else is saying about how many hours do you use in making remix? Says Alexandra, asks Alexandra. Well, it used to be it used to be a week, it became days, it became a day, it became hours, and now, yeah, it's a few hours. Well, when I'm doing live, obviously I'm a bit slower. I'm also careful for the copyright. I don't want this to, if I play this song, like the whole thing, too much of it, the live stream is gonna cut, and that's terrible. So I'm being careful, just playing a bit, then playing a bit. But when I'm alone, I'm not live, and I just quickly remix everything. I don't care what I'm doing, it's a bit faster. I don't know, a few hours, half a day anyways. Then don't forget, after this, I have to go and edit the video. Sometimes it's quite easy because there's not many gaps in there, but when there are gaps, and when I say gaps, it's these gaps that, like a drop, right, which doesn't exist in the original music video. So I have to recreate a nice sequence that looks kind of interesting without using too much of content from later on, so the story of the video doesn't break, Anyway, it takes some time to do the editing as well, and then upload, of course, and everything. But it took years and years to be able to make the remix this fast, because now you see I have a strategy. That's the original. I just got the song there and I bring it here, and I know what to do exactly. I don't just start putting sounds under here and whatever comes up, like no. I know exactly, because I'm making original music, so I know how it's supposed to be. What do you think about the Blackpink album? To be honest, I just heard the main song, the title song. I don't really listen a lot of music because I'm spending a lot of time making music. So I haven't got to listen the full Blackpink album yet. The Tara Sugar Free, right? So Bobby Boulder says, my first remix I heard from you was Tara Sugar Free. That was a nice one back then. Was the poll on Twitter, says Emma? No, it was actually on YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can actually find, there's a community stream, and that's where I sometimes write something or I put the polls, because that way it appears to you guys like on your YouTube, which I have almost 400,000 followers, compared to Twitter or Instagram that I just have a few, because I don't really do those. I don't really do anything else. So somebody's asking for Luna's, why not? I'm not sure. Maybe I do it. Let's see what's coming up next month, actually. Okay, so we know that this month Twice is out. See, these... Does Luna have their own channel and it has more views or what? Let's see. Luna, why not a music video? Okay, yeah, they do. It has 15 million views. That's not bad. Yeah, I will see. Maybe I will make it. It's a nice song. So maybe next month, right? Because this month this is going to be my 5th remix, and I think the 6th, I think it's gonna be later the how is it, the Wakey Meki maybe, or Card. I will say Card. The point with Card is it's already too late. It was released in August, so I can make it anytime. But Wakey Meki Cool was released recently, and maybe I should do that first, okay? And Mamamoo, I already did a Mamamoo. I'm not gonna do another one. Lovely's Obliviate, it's a nice one. It didn't have much attention, so I don't want to bring down my, my channel's performance right now. So we will see. But you see what happens. I released BTS and it did terribly. Then I released the Mamamoo and it's doing super well. Better than Blackpink, better than everything. It's a bit random sometimes. So Simon says, my favorites are Chui Chui, which is Cholkit Cholkit, right? And Catch Me If You Can. Wonder if you also like them. How do you create videos for your remixes? So yeah, Cholki Cholki and Catch Me If You Can, they're really nice. They're from this era, that the big room era, the sexy K-pop era, that, they would make everything to try to... Even the non-sexy groups became sexy, right? But we're through that era. Yetching You Come Back remix. Well, I watched that and... Wait, so Yeji, you come back. Yeah, I watched that and it's not doing really great. So I'm not sure about it, to be honest. And so that's Yeji, right? Yeah, this Mimo, right? Yeah, I watched that. I'm not very sure. It has barely 500,000 views right now. I don't know if it's uploaded somewhere else, but yeah, it's not doing really well. And that doesn't mean I wouldn't make a remix, but not the priority right now, I'm afraid. And Don't Touch Me by Refund Sisters remix. What do you mean? So Tracor says really likes Eisen, the secret of the secret story of the song. Yeah, it's a nice one. Blackpink Pretty Savage remix would be cool. Yeah, but I don't remix anything that doesn't come out with music video. That has been my strategy. Yeah, the sexy girl group era, right? That's why I really like, for example, Black Swan. They did exactly that. Even the vocal melody is like that. It has this kind of vibe, so... Yeah, their quality is not... Their quality certainly is not as, Blackpink or the big, huge names, but they're trying really well. By the way, this is the evolution of Rania, right? If you guys remember Rania, Rania was one of the very sexy groups. As Rania evolved, they decided eventually, so I think 2 or 3 of these girls were in Rania, maybe 2. Anyway, they evolved. They brought in this girl here. I don't remember their names. I'm sorry. So this girl is half Brazilian, half Japanese. And this girl here, which is from Belgium anyways. I don't remember her, original country. So, and I like this stuff. I'm down for global K-pop, right? So... yeah, it's really nice, and it definitely has these sexy visuals as well. So it's, maybe there is a little comeback hidden there. Because honestly, okay, you can call this kind of sexy, but it's something else to me, it's something else. Like, you see, it's not skirts, it's pants. I mean, they wear it later, but it's Mamamoo, right? Mamamoo have their appeal and their own style. They have the sexy girls on the back, right? You see. But she's, I don't remember the names, I'm sorry. She's the sexy one usually in Mamamoo, right? But the rest is like, they have this very strong woman style and appeal, which is nice, of course, for what it is, but it's not what we're talking about here. So, yeah. Okay, let's go back to here and try to make more of the remix. We have to decide what we're gonna do. Are we gonna do a build-up here? Yeah, sounds like a build-up. Da, 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 da. And then we have the hook. So it's gonna be some kind of like drop here, and then it's gonna play along with the hook. Okay, so here is gonna be a drop. When I say drop, it doesn't mean it has to be this hard-hitting drop. It might be just some nice, I don't know, whatever. Okay, let's... Okay. Okay, we will add more sounds, of course. I'm just testing the ground here. How does this sound? So we can do some snare build up here, pop, 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 and then some drop here. We will see, and then you see it has this dreamy vibe here. So I would like to retain that, and then you see it's like. Here the thing is, do we want to use this let's see the bridge. Okay, we will see. How about this? You see, these are really nice stuff to use here. Okay, and then it goes to this. Well, I think it's the same, right? It's just the same. So yeah, we don't need to use anything more. So let's see. So do we want a big drop here, or I think maybe I will go with something like this. So here are basses, by the way. So one thing that we really need right now is to put the sidechain. Okay, so sidechain is this little guy here that drops the volume of the instrument every time the kick hits. So it's like jumping, right? We need to add it to every instrument pretty much, so it doesn't bother, doesn't cover the... And we're going to disable it in this area, of course. So we also have this one. So it's a different melody, right? It's a different melody, different chord progression. So, should we change from the original one to this one? Sounds really good though, right? Let's see how this sounds. So let's delete all this. Okay, let me actually bring this guy here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. So we don't need to, yeah. Okay, let's start adding stuff. This is 150 BPM. That's a lot. Let's see if we maybe it has some fills. No, we need I don't know how easy to find in this speed, but yeah, maybe we don't need them in this speed anyway. So let's go to the ultimate, where is it? Ultimate fills, right? Let's see what, oh, we have 140, great. There it is. Let's make sure it's in the right tempo. Too loud, right? So let's... I'm not sure about this, but let's try it. Let's give it a try. I like this kind of stuff, these effects. Maybe we keep this. Yeah, maybe we need 8 bars. So maybe I should put here, like this 8 bar. Okay, let's find the... Or should it be like... Yeah, maybe here. So this can be here. Okay, let's stick with this for now and try to find different sounds as well. So we want some downlifters, okay? Downlifters could be... I think there's some packs with sound effects, right? So here we could have these downlifters. We need big ones. Very electronic, but yeah. I want simple stuff, and these are so peculiar. Let's see the impact. I like this guy though. This is too high frequency. I don't want it. There is uplifters here. This is wrong. Right, let's find other down sweeps. Okay. I will just go to EDM Essential, FX, Downlifter. That's what I want. All right. This has to be on a different channel. Don't worry, guys. It's not going to be distracting after I do everything. I haven't even added the instruments yet. Have I ever released a remix with distracting sound effects? I hope not. So We need to add the rest of the stuff, right? So one is bass here. Let's bring this guy here, and we need to make a steady line. So, okay. Oh, we just need the bottom, right? Okay, let's see some other, there's a sub somewhere, no? So another thing here, we have to disable this guy during this part. Let's make this pad here. So, okay, these guys need to be there. These guys too, there. We need the bottom ones. Okay, and let's make the... This is there. Is it fine there? I guess. So this is the pad, and we're going to... I'm gonna play with this guy. And we need to turn this guy off here. So these are a bit distracting here. We're gonna take care of them. And of course this one, we're gonna put it on its own channel. And Okay, let's go with this. I guess. Let me add a filter here, though. I don't like this guy. We need to find another one. I'm pretty sure there's something better. And okay, where are you? The ultimate fills, right? So hands up and trance fills. Let's see. What is this? Okay, hold on. This is. Okay, let's delete this guy. Okay, we will see. We will see where that gets us. Still have a lot of sounds to add here. Do we cut or do we? So, um, it's all good, yeah, whatever. What are we gonna do on the drop? That's the big question always, right? So Cyclone Nuclear says it is really nice school so far. I hope Corfu is training well. Yeah, Corfu is nice. It's been it's been it's been a few months. I haven't been back to my home in Korea. I think I might get back in December or actually next year sometime, because I'm still doing a lot of stuff here. Well, it's safer coronavirus-wise. It's safer in Korea right now, to be honest. Corfu, it's pretty safe too. Here, it's just an island. The tourism is over pretty much, so we're just, like not moving much, and stuff are kind of okay. I mean, unless you really go out and mingle, and start meeting people and go out for drinking and this kind of stuff, or church. Unfortunately, that's a major way to get coronavirus here. Then there is almost no chance, because it's a, how can I say, it's not a crowded city or something like that. We have our cars, we go around, like you go to the beach, you go to, you don't get where many people are together, so it's pretty safe here. And yeah, we will see how it rolls out. Meanwhile, guys, I've been saying my plan is for the next couple of years to really work towards opening Areia Creations in Korea as a company. Right now is in UK, and that allows me only a certain kind of things I can actually do. Like I'm talking about when working with artists, this kind of stuff. So my plan is to eventually, open the company. I need about $100,000 for that, and that's a lot of money. So I've been, working up on that, and hopefully in about a couple of years we can see Areia Creations as a company. I don't know, maybe it's called Areia Media or something else. Doesn't matter. But as a actual company in Korea, and that's when I can do original artists with my full capabilities, which is what I'm doing. Or I'm also interested in filming web dramas, like little web dramas, from comedies to maybe more mysterious stuff. There's a lot of things. There is also, I could, while I'm in Europe here, I could make I could work with artists here, and I could even make a European girl group, this kind of stuff. But I don't know. I don't know yet if it's all worth it. I don't want to lose focus, so we will see how it all rolls out. And the one point I really I'm working on, I want more engagement in this channel. Like, I know you guys are here now, but it doesn't explain where the other 400,000 people are. It's because I had this channel for such a long time, 11 years, right? 10 years. And there's many people that are not really active, and also because I've released, some videos that are not. It's very hard to explain, but it has to do with the YouTube algorithm, anyways. And I need much more engagement, because, okay, let's say I make an original artist, I made it somehow, and I present it to you guys. If it's gonna have 3,000 views, that's not gonna work for me. And my plan is, I don't really want to do artists that are going through the standard K-pop stuff, like the standard Korean advertisement and media and broadcasts and lives. I don't want to make this kind of artists or groups. I want to make let's call them a web idol, okay? I don't know, whatever, like just for online presence. I mean, sure, they could go, how in a concert or something. I'm not saying they shouldn't. I'm just saying, like, I want them to be independent from the Korean media network and those ways. So this fan base is enough to support a group. Right? You know what I mean? Like, I want this group, okay, I say, okay, we got the girl group, we released the debut, great. Now we want to release another song. Guys, do you want, I'm going to make a crowdfunding pre-sale. Boom, we got $20,000, $30,000, let's do it. That's how I want to do it. I don't want to do it by, I don't know, I try to be careful, what I'm saying, but I don't want, to have a girl group and have to go ask favors anyways, to promote these girls and this kind of stuff. It can get really dirty and complicated, and I do want to make K-pop, I do want to make a girl group, I do want to make this kind of visuals and everything. Just I don't want to really get too involved with the dirty stuff that accompany all these things, okay? And it can be a little scary, and that's why, I'm taking one step at a time. I want to make it with this fan base, you guys. I don't want to make it with some investors. I mean, if you are the investors, it's fine. I'm just saying I don't want to make it with dirty investors that they think they have privileges, this kind of stuff. So it can get quite complicated. And whatever I tried up to now, I didn't have to deal a lot with this stuff, exactly because I kept the distance. But I reached my limits, right? I reached my limits on working like this without having the company established in Korea. Like, I cannot do more. I'm gonna become illegal if I start doing more, and that stops me. So I want, that's my capability right now. I need to make the company in order to make much more stuff. So that's mainly. So it's gonna take some time, and hopefully this channel is going to gather more and more people that are not just interested in remixes, but are interested in K-pop. And that's the big thing right now, okay? I got a lot of people here that in this channel that, I mean, of course there is you guys, there is a great audience, but there is also many people that are just interested in me uploading sexy K-pop videos, and that's fine. But at the same time, every live I do, including this one, probably I lose subscribers, okay? And I get dislikes, I get, so if my audience is not happy to see me making a remix live, means I have the wrong audience in my channel. And when the time comes to release my original things, I need that kind of warm support I used to have when my channel was much, much smaller. I had this warm support from everybody, like, yeah, June, yeah, let's do it. But somewhere in the way, I got all these people in this channel that, I don't know, like, so yeah, maybe this is a way I'm losing subscribers when I'm doing the live, because they see this, they're not interested, they unfollow. And that's great, because I don't want my subscribers to be just a number. I want them to be people that actually like what I have in this channel. So that transformation, that's what I'm saying, that transformation needs time to happen. The lives is one, and also I'm trying with Kpop Nerd. I need to release more stuff with Kpop Nerd, because that's going to bring that's going to keep and bring the good audience. And when I say the good audience, is people that, you know, they care about these, they care about this content. They don't care about some sexy video. I mean, sexy videos are good. I'm just saying, you know, and yeah, so many people could be like just looking for, I don't know, like just nice content, sexy content on YouTube, and they see this and maybe they got into K-pop because of this, but that's a whole different scenario. Right. So James says, my favorite remix of yours is one you did for Card Rumor, right? I remember that. Where is it though? But it's a few years ago when I think it's the last, when I was doing remixes is when Kim stopped doing remixes for this channel. He focused on the original songs. When was it though? Let me see. Card. I won't find the number. Do you guys remember the number? There it is. Don't recall. Is here. Rumor, right? Let's see. Is it one of mine? Yeah. This is Synthwave. I did it back then, yeah. Yeah, I think, let me see, this might be. No, this is mine. Okay. So, and how about this one? Yeah, so you see I stopped putting remix by, right? Because after this, everything is my remix. And I think this is probably Kim's last. Yeah. So this is Kim's last remix, 319. And I think Kim did just a couple of remixes around this era here when he was abroad. I mean, he was in Norway. And then when he came to Korea, you know, to try his luck anyways, you know, and we were together in Areia Creations, he did a lot of these, but eventually he went to focus on the original music for a year. Then he left Korea. He's now in Norway. He's doing very well, and he's just working on the original music there. Okay, I mean for K-pop obviously, because maybe half, maybe 1/3 of K-pop is made in Scandinavia, so he's probably in the right place. Maybe it's better to be in Norway than being in Korea if you want to make music for K-pop. So, something to think about. So, yeah. So many remixes. Oh, God. So, in either case, yeah. It's great, you know, for me it's really nice to talk with you guys. And so what are we gonna do here? We probably gonna be using this anyways, the faster melody. So okay. And the bass also needs to be different here. Let's see, do we have the bass fast one? No, we don't, so we need to make it. Okay. It's F sharp. So this is our bass from here. Okay, now it loops. This sounds pretty good, right? But I'm just trying different stuff here to see, you know, what works. We need to add more sounds here to thicken a bit the sound. Like now it's too high. We need to add some other stuff. Let me try. Done. And this is really nice for this part too. So let's do that. Let's delete the automation. Let's also make sure this is off here. Right, so I don't really want to make this drop like boom. That's why I'm considering pulling back this. I want to make this build up softer so it leads to this and it's not this hard boom drop. This is not really what I want to make for this song. It's just... Well, yeah, kind of boom, right? Yeah.
나는 원하는데 내가 내고 있잖아 근데
Okay, this needs to become a bit dreamier. Let's see. Yeah. Right. Yeah. This is quite nice. Like it's going very well. Maybe it just needs some details here and there, and we got a remix. Because like I usually don't do it on the lives because I want to perfect this section here, and then what I do is I just get this guy here and paste here. And just replace the vocals and make a few changes, of course, like little changes. And then I go to remix from here. So from here on, let's say I spend some more time to make little perfections here and there. And then I will just copy paste this, make few changes, and then another time, and we got the remix. So it doesn't take that much time after here. Yeah. So somebody's asking, what's your first, like Bobby Balder's asking, what's your first K-pop song group you discovered? Oh. I don't remember the first exactly, but maybe one of the first. Let me just, okay. So one of the first was this guy. I'm gonna play it very quickly because I don't want to get any copyright for this. Yeah, that's Ihori, 10 minutes. And it's, let's see, when is the original? The original was 2003. Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah, so this is one of the first K-pop I heard in 2003. Way before the K-pop boom, of course. I remember Boa was out there doing stuff in J-pop too, because I was listening to a lot of J-pop, of course, Utada Hikaru, you know, like this kind of stuff. I'm not even gonna play it because Japanese gonna strike me. And Ayumi Hamasaki. I knew Ayumi Hamasaki even before I got into this J-pop stuff, because I was DJing and there was all these Ayumi Hamasaki amazing remixes, see Above and Beyond, and I used to DJ this stuff back then. Wow, this looks like ages ago, but it's, for me, it's, you know, like yesterday. It's very weird. So in any case, yeah, I guess, yeah, Ihori 10 minutes is something I remember, and some other Ihori. Oh wait, I remember a bit later is Cheong. Classic. This is a classic song. Do they even make it this sexy anymore in K-pop? You tell me. Did you see that? Like, do they make these things in K-pop these days? This Taeyeon was mainstream idol. She was not this side sexy idol that, okay, you know, it was mainstream. This is the mainstream music you would hear in the everywhere. And yeah, so Cyclonucleate, talking about a 19 rating, I want to bring into your attention I want to bring to your attention, why is this not 19? You tell me. Because it's Mamamoo, right? So it says 15. How is this possibly 15? This is a song about drinking and becoming so drunk. It says drink like what it says. I don't remember, but, and it has, let me show you, just in your face. I don't remember what it is. It has this absolute vodka bottle in your face, you know? And that should, in Korea law, I mean, I'm not talking about how it should be in reality, but in Korea law, it should be 19. Anything that has alcohol, talks about alcohol, goes 19. Why this Mamamoo is 15? Well, you get it. As I said, it's not exactly everything, you know, fair for everybody, okay? So, yeah, it's a bit mixed. So, you know, it's Mamamoo, yeah, whatever. And we got the 15. Every music video I made is 19, by the way. I don't know why. Maybe it's the lyrics. So this one, I filmed this one. I produced this one, not the song. just a music video, and as you see, it's 19. Why? Why? It's Friday night, let's party. There is no, I mean, sure, we have the drinks there, you know, but nobody's drinking or anything. And okay, let's say it's fair, it's 19, okay, right? So this music video apparently is 19, people dancing and partying. So yeah, you get the idea, like,